We are going to do some tapering of shafts. The 3/8 shaft, a very nice shaft for your standard arrows, EWBS standards or WBS standards. But it's rather a light shaft for heavy bows. So if we go into bows over 100 pound pull, we need a thicker shaft. Stiff, thick, heavy. Otherwise it will feel for the bow as a dry loose. First clean up this desk a bit and then we'll go on. Tapering a shaft. This is 13mm dowel. Sort those out for correct grain, so the grain runs along the shaft. Not any obvious knots or weak spots in the shaft. Measure out every 4 inches. That will give us a rough idea where we are at with planing the shaft. We want a nice and even taper. Now if you're going to go for a heavy shaft, livery, quarter-pounder specifications, or you want to get to a specific weight, measure out, weigh the shaft before you do any tapering. It might be the case that you don't need to taper it a lot. Well, since this shaft is going to be on our bowstring, we'd like to get to roughly 3/8. With this hand, I rotate the shaft a bit further. This is where the lines we put every 4 inches help us to see where we're at. Now in this board I drilled a couple of holes. There's the board. There are the holes. I made a 12mm, roughly there, 10mm and 3/8 to see if we're getting close to the specs we want. In this case, this is a very easy job. We're almost at the 3/8. Now we do need a bit of power tools now. Right, mount this into a drill, fold some sanding paper around it. Measure it, almost there, not quite. Of course you can do this by hand, but this saves a ton of work. Make sure you don't create too much heat, because the heat will make this shaft bend. And as soon as you then put any varnish or coating on it, it will warp beyond any use. There we go. Simple done.